Do you have a plumbing valve that is stuck shut and you can't get it open? Well, it may be that you are turning it the wrong way. So I'm going to share with you the rule for opening and closing plumbing valves, and this is very important. I'm going to share with you the big exception to that rule. But first, welcome to Mountain Mama, a family lifestyle channel, and this is another episode of Advice from the Plumber's Wife. Okay, so the general rule for plumbing valves is the same rule that you would use on a screw or nuts or bolts or even a pickle jar or a peanut butter jar. To close or tighten the valve, you turn to the right or clockwise. To open or loosen the valve, you turn to the left or counterclockwise. A very good way to remember this rule is righty tighty, lefty loosey. So you go to the right to tighten, you go to the left to loosen. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. That's fun to say. So let's take a look at this rule in action. I'm going to open my outdoor water spigot. And then to close the valve, remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. You may have noticed that I have the luxury on my outdoor water spigot of hot and cold water. And that is because I'm married to a plumber and he can do these nice things for me. If you are going to build a house or you're totally remodeling a house, ask your plumber to do this for you. It is such a luxury on a cool day to have warm water outside. But I digress. Back to the exception to the rule, which really is an exception. You just have to know the entire rule, which is righty tighty, lefty loosey as you face the front of the valve. This is very important because sometimes you have some wonky plumbing in your house or business. Sometimes you have some wonky plumbing in your house or business and you're actually looking at the back side of the valve. So it would look something like this. In which case you're not facing the valve, you're looking at the back. So you would turn to the right to loosen and you would turn to the left to tighten. One time we had a friend call us and he was having a terrible time loosening a valve in his home. And so my husband asked him to text us a picture of the valve. And you know what? He was looking at the valve upside down. So that valve was very close to the floor. So pretend like my hand is the floor and the valve was like this. So he was following righty tighty, lefty loosey, but not as you face the valve. He was facing the rear side of it or the back side of it. So he was actually tightening it when he was trying to loosen it. So once we explained to him that the rule righty tighty, lefty loosey only works as you face the valve, he was able to get it opened. Once you are sure you are turning your valve in the correct direction and you still can't get it to open or close, it could be that the valve is actually broken and you may need to hire a plumber to replace it. And if you live in the Colorado Springs area, our plumbing business, Green Plumbing, is happy to help. I really hope you found this episode helpful. If you have, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. Thanks for watching.